My boss tried to scam a client for millions, and I got her job offer instead. When I was 23, buried in student debt and desperate for something beyond barista shifts, I landed a job as a front desk assistant at Langston & Pike, one of those glass tower law firms that screams money and misery. The salary was trash, but the name looked shiny on a resume. My boss. Miranda Voss. Senior partner. High heels, red lipstick, and a stare that could freeze lava. She spoke to me like I was Siri. No please, no thanks, just commands. She once made me reprint a 400-page deposition because she didn't like the staple angle. 3 months in, she called me into her office like it was a crime scene. This envelope, she said, waving a thick sealed file in my face, goes directly to Aaron Callahan at Monolith Tech. No detours. No middlemen. Him and him only. She slapped a black car voucher onto the desk. This deal's worth $3.5 million in billables. Don't screw it up. I took the subway. Sorry Miranda, but that voucher was dinner for a week at Monolith. I was escorted to the executive floor, where I met Mr. Callahan, polite, older, sharp suit, kind eyes. He opened the envelope, glanced at the first page, and froze. This isn't right, he said slowly. I blinked. Sir? He handed me the papers. These aren't the agreed terms. She's tripled the rate and added a clause claiming control over our proprietary designs for the next 12 years. I felt cold that he studied me for a moment. You didn't read this, did you? No, sir. I was told it was confidential. Mr. Callahan exhaled, looked out the window. This isn't a mistake. It's a play. A power move. Your boss is trying to lock us into a predatory contract and fast-track our signature before legal gets involved. I didn't know what to say, yet he turned back to me. What's your name? Alice. Well, Alice, he said, you just saved us from signing away millions. Tell me, do you actually enjoy working for someone who treats you like a disposable errand girl? I gave a dry laugh. Not exactly. He smiled. Then how do you feel about project coordination? We've been trying to find someone detail-oriented and honest. $70,000 salary. Benefits. You'd start Monday. My jaw nearly unhinged. I was making $29,000 and eating ramen 5 nights a week. But I don't have experience. You do now. He said. This right here? You followed orders but didn't turn a blind eye. That's rarer than you think. I accepted without blinking. The next morning, I handed Miranda my resignation letter. She demanded to know why. Better offer. I said. Oh, and Mr. Callahan says thanks for the documents. 2 weeks later, the industry press lit up. Monolith Tech had dropped Langston & Pike over ethical breaches, and Miranda Voss was stepping down for personal reasons. That a mistake cost the firm millions. 3 years later, I'm director of client strategy at Monolith. Last month, I used my bonus to help buy my first condo. Turns out, Miranda's most expensive misstep became the best break of my life.